What's the Scooby Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. It's the Scooby Doo. The trail is back to you. What's the Scooby Doo?
What is up, guys? Welcome to Boomer Base. Today we're here to talk about the next installment of our long line of Scooby Doo films, and that's Scooby Doo and the Monster of Mexico.
But before we get to the real content, if you end up liking what you see and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified anytime I upload.
Unfortunately, I've been ill with COVID for the past week or so.
And I'm trying not to get COVID, so...
Hell yeah. For some reason, I've contracted COVID again. But, hey-ho. So, I'm one of your hosts, Ben, or the ill version of Ben,
And I'm Maddie, slightly set back a little bit.
yeah, Maddie doesn't want to sit next to me. I feel a bit offended.
I don't want your germs.
Oh, I'm wearing a mask. I'm trying to keep precautions, but I need to do a video, and unfortunately, I can't do the Scooby Doo videos without you.
Really?
So,
I'm an essential part.
so yeah, you are the most essential part for this. So, Matt, tell me, what's the plot about Scooby Doo and the Monster of Mexico, without saying there is a monster in Mexico for a Scooby Doo film?
Okay. They go to Mexico.
Okay.
They're celebrating Day of the Dead, which I love when they do that. Like Coco. It was Coco, wasn't it? That film.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the...
I thought you meant in this film. I was
No,
like,
no,
I don't
no.
think that was
I
anyone
love
called
seeing
Coco.
the Day of the Dead stuff in Mexico. And they go visit, I think it was Fred's friends. And they find a monster.
They find a monster, well,
called El Chupacabra.
El Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
So Fred's, he's writing some strong letters to his pen pal, and his pen pal invites him to Mexico, and whilst they're on the journey, El Chupacabra comes along to ruin the plan. Because I don't think it's till the end of the film that they celebrate Day of the Dead, so I think it's just gearing up to Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it is. But I just like that premise.
But, no, what did you think of the film, we'll go with?
I mean, it was fine. I don't think it was... It's definitely not one of my favourite Scooby-Doo films. The fact that I can't remember most of it kind of highlights that. Because if I don't remember it, then it can't be that great, can it?
Just a very average
It was fine.
Scooby-Doo film.
I mean, to me, any Scooby-Doo film's, decent because it's got fucking Scooby-Doo in it. But
Or just solely Scooby-Doo?
No, the gang. I don't
Oh.
like the ones with just Scooby and Shaggy. I don't know
Why?
why.
It doesn't have some of them are cool.
It has to have the whole gang in. But yeah, my favourite part was Velma's funky outfit.
Oh, she had some questionable outfits in this
Mexican
film.
poncho, didn't she? But she
Yeah.
just did not take it off.
No,
It was a bit weird.
very questionable Velma in this film. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It was a very average film for Scooby Doo.
We also, I guessed at the very start who it was behind the El Chupacabra.
Aye,
and it was like a
spoilers.
double bluff at the end, wasn't it?
Aye.
You were like, oh, who's that? And then another mask came up and you were like, yep, that's exactly what I thought.
Spoilers to go. Poor old fucking Charlene.
Well, not poor Charlene.
Always Charlene. If you have a name like Charlene, you're
I
most
think
likely a
it's the-
criminal.
I was thinking earlier, I remembered her character and I was thinking, I think her name is Charlene, and I looked and it was. And I thought, that's just such a southern, blonde, big-haired lady name.
Works at a coffee
Diner.
shop diner thing.
Her poor fiance, I think.
I know, that was the horrible part. I got
Yeah.
notes this time on my phone, so I'll start off, Maddie.
Okay.
It had a very long title sequence. I don't know if you can remember, but at the
No.
beginning when it was playing, it was about 2 to 5 minutes before it got into the film, and it was just doing like music and things
Right.
with some credit stuff or title, or the title sequence. But that was very odd for me, as we've not had one. I know we've only done like 3 so far, but like we've watched Scooby Doo films anyway. But that was very long, all things considered.
How was the song? Do you remember what the song was like?
Oh, there was a couple of.
Is it a decent
it
song?
used a couple of times. It was like this had some Mexican connotations and words shoved into it, and I mean it was okayly catchy, but it's nothing like Terror Time at all, or any of the Hex Girls songs.
The Hex Girl songs for the wind.
Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air.
That's it.
It's such a banger of a song. My second note is just how do they all suddenly afford to just travel to Mexico? Like,
Yeah, but you kind of got to
So,
ignore
like,
that
that's-
because it's the same with every single episode of Scooby Doo. How do they afford to go around the world just?
But in the others, it doesn't feel as like they're just kind of traveling. In this one, it's just like, yeah, we're going to Mexico tomorrow. Pack your bags and fuck whatever you were doing.
Maybe they have like trust funds.
Oh, I think fucking Shaggy and Scooby have trust funds, man.
Joking.
But
you never know. In Mystery Incorporated, he comes from a posh family.
I'm just saying, it was a question that I had.
Yeah.
The next point is that the airport security person was judging Shaggy and Scooby Doo for no reason at all.
Oh yeah, wouldn't they?
When they're going through the airport security bit, or not the airport because they were driving, but like whatever the
customs.
The border patrol shit.
Yeah. I mean, they probably had a lot of food hidden in places. Let's be honest.
They just probably looked like questionable people, which just felt bad for Shaggy. You know.
Poor Shaggy.
I know his connotations to being a weed smoker or a hippie, big old hippie. And then there was a few like fantastical elements in this film that felt almost slightly out of place. We had towards the end there was all those things that were like transforming the robot, all like the attraction stuff, if you remember.
Yeah.
That felt a bit bizarre. It was like when we've watched other Scooby Doo films where there is one main monster, there isn't normally like other stuff like that just kind of thrown in. It was like, I don't know, it felt very redundant and I wasn't a fan of it. And there was that weird like bird, if you remember, with the hat.
Yeah, I remember him being perched on top of like a caged jail.
Yeah.
At some point.
I forgot what his name is. He was very weird. I wasn't a fan of him.
Just a bit of a weird.
Aye. Why does Charlene, the blonde lunch lady, have coffee beans in her pockets, man?
I don't know, but that's what gives her away in the end, isn't it?
Why? Why would you have just coffee?
Apparently it's because she was always worked at like a coffee serving place and it's habit, but I still don't understand why
How do you put coffee beans in your pocket?
Because what you're supposed to do, just give some customers a handful of coffee. Here you go, here's your coffee. Just pop it in your mug. Here's some coffee beans. Like, I don't understand.
I don't see why you put beans in your pocket.
Like sugar packets I kind of get.
Yeah.
Or like napkins or something.
Why beans?
You
don't put you need it on a t-shirt. Don't put no beans in your pocket.
It was her downfall, so obviously it was a mistake.
Aye. I have a comment here that says Velma looked fierce in her red nightie. Now I tell you what, Velma did look fierce. Both her and Daphne were looking fierce in their nighties, Maddie. But why is Daphne's waist about 2 centimeters wide? Is the comment I had. What? Yeah, Daphne doesn't need to have a waist that's.
She gives off unreachable beauty standards, but we love it anyway. Well, I do anyway.
I like Daphne, but I don't like the unobtainable beauty standards.
Yes. 100%.
Velma doesn't need to. Velma's got the brains.
Well, that's why she hasn't got the body, unfortunately, isn't it?
Well.
Unfortunately, according to Scooby Doo or those cartoons, you can either have one or the other.
What's Shaggy got?
Both. Neither.
He hasn't. I was gonna say he's got neither. Shaggy hasn't got any brains or bro.
He's
just thick thing, bless him. I like that they were filming again in this film. They reminded me of the Zombie Island, but they got the camera out, which was nice. Had a little niceness to it. Velma said a line that I remember made both of us howl, where it was make like a piñata and beat it while she was wearing her fucking, as the words say, that goddamn poncho, with the words underneath saying Charlene, again, because God fucking damn it.
She wasn't exactly a subtle villain.
Charlene!
I think it's because she was so out of place, you knew she had something to do with it.
Oh, Paco, the talking eagle, was creepy as fuck. Is what I wrote.
Is that what he was called?
Paco, the talking eagle. See, this is why I write notes.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, funky gold eagle dragon, what on earth is going on, is what I wrote. Some funky, kind of catchy music throughout. Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. And skeletal man revealed as like the fucking Wizard of Oz with him being in his little like cabinet bit. Do you remember at the end?
Yeah, I knew it was him. And then they were like, oh, this is the monster. And then the chupacabra comes up and they're like, oh no, the actual monster. As they do on some of the films, don't they? They have like a main monster.
Well, this is how impressed I was. I was like, goddamn red-haired white folks ruining the day. Oh my god, it's Charlene. That's actually what I wrote underneath.
When I saw her, the red-headed glasses, she worked at the museum, I think.
Yeah, she was the one that was part of that weird play that happened halfway through,
Right.
or maybe 3/4 way through, where they just fucking nabbed Daphne when they put her in the
Yeah. And then when she was revealed, I was thinking, and then when her fucking face was ripped off and it was revealed to be Charlene, I was like,
fucking
okay, that
Charlene
makes more
and
sense.
coffee beans. Goddamn coffee beans. I mean, the El Chupacabra, the monster itself, I weirdly don't think was very good as aesthetic wise. It kind of just didn't feel like a good looking Scooby Doo villain.
Yeah.
Just kind of giant furry monster, which we've seen many a times and things. So I felt like they could have done a bit better. I think it was just a thing to just do Scooby Doo with some Mexican stuff, really, which maybe could have been a bit cooler.
I would have liked it to be more revolved around the Day of the Dead.
Yeah, I think there's episodes where it's around the Day of the Dead. I think I recall.
Potentially, but
And things, but no. I'd honestly err on the side of like a bad average Scooby Doo film.
yeah.
Which is a bit sad and things, but we've got to we'll have bad Scooby Doo films. They aren't all going to be Zombie Island quality. I know the next one we are doing is The Witch's Ghost, so I'm happy to see me some Hex Girls and look at sexy old Ben.
The man.
Yeah, he is pretty good looking for a Scooby Doo character. You can't deny.
I don't think so. It's your taste, Ben.
I mean,
You
he's
like
he's more attractive than me. Look.
I know exactly what he looks like, Ben.
I don't think you do.
I do.
I don't think you do.
Ben,
Because you've told me you don't think he's attractive.
I don't think he's attractive.
But do you think I'm attractive?
Of course.
How is Ben Ravencroft not
I
attractive?
don't think he's attractive. I think it's the goatee and the ponytail. I'm not a fan of ponytails.
I had a ponytail.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have liked that.
It's a good job I shaved.
Shaved off.
I've been attacked. I feel like Shaggy. Right, horrible. Is that a little snot?
Yeah.
Oh, that was cute. But yeah, we've got The Witch's Ghost next, and I don't even know. I'm looking forward to watching the Boo Brothers as well. I haven't seen. That's probably one of the ones I haven't seen in such a long time.
I
From
haven't
the
seen
ones,
that in a long time.
no. As we watched the Ghoul School at yours, I remember.
Yeah.
I love the Ghoul School. I love days when Cartoon Network just had Scooby Doo days where it was just it was Scooby Doo, start to finish. Having Scooby Doo weekends, and it was just loads of episodes, movies sprinkled in, TV specials. It was fucking great. Absolutely loved it. But no, this will be another short one. Another. I forgot what the word is. Not entrance.
Entree?
No, this is like another one for the Scooby Doo list.
Collection? Playlist?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll say playlist. Another. Oh, maybe it is entrance.
Another entry.
Entry. That's the fucking word. I can't think.
Another entry for your
Too
Scooby-Doo
hopped up on
collection.
the new vaccine of fruit bats.
It's not vaccine. It's the
I
strain.
know. I'm not. I was being facetious.
Okay.
I was just talking about fruit bats and just.
Okay, that's nice.
My brain's all fuzzled from COVID.
Okay.
So
We'll blame COVID.
Yeah, we'll blame COVID. If someone's managed to make it to the end of this video, I apologise about the lack of uploads recently. I've just been poorly. I'll try and get some more out soon for you. But it makes it a bit difficult to go to the cinema.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't leave the house.
Yeah, it is
Can't
a bit
go for food.
it is a bit problematic. I should have probably tried to have. Well, to be fair, only the last couple of days have I felt like well enough to like exist and not just cough 24/7.
Yeah, exactly.
If I ever get COVID or become ill again for a prolonged period of time, maybe I should try to just do some retrospect. You look at the top of my head.
No.
What's on my head?
That's not. I'm just making sure it's all even.
Oh. Maybe do some retrospective, but
Next door neighbours.
next door neighbours making some sound. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and things. And I don't know if we'd overly recommend watching Scooby Doo and the Monster in Mexico.
I'd go for a different one.
Yeah, I'd probably skip. But I mean, if you're a big Scooby Doo fan, I'd probably just watch it.
I
Anyway.
mean, yeah, I'd give it a watch anyway.
I'm still very excited for when we actually just have like all 70+ Scooby Doo bits on a shelf. It's gonna look very cool.
It's gonna look cool. It's gonna smash out.
Yeah, you have to. We'll have a look after this, see like what you can get over in the US, because maybe we just need to do like a random USA order. Maybe they have like other seasons of like Scooby Doo that we can't get over here.
Maybe.
But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and tune in for the next time. Take care now. Bye.
See you soon.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.